What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we're back with some more content. What did you expect? We're back with some Project Zomboid, and I think from our last run, we're gonna keep everything the same. We're gonna keep our build the same with the burglar. I was thinking about going more of a strength build rather than sneak build, but I'm not happy with the way things ended last episode. And personally, I thought our character was pretty good. I just think we got into a messed up situation. I was looking back on the video and I agree. There were some things I could have done differently. But you live and you learn. It was a very intense episode. It was an intense hour. I think I panicked a little bit when we couldn't really get a break. But it's in the past. We are going to be playing with some mods. The most important one to me is really the craft helper. These were all mods that I just had previously installed. Doesn't really change any of the gameplay too much. It just kind of adds to the UI. There's some different items, some variations to some of the zombies and gear that we can get. But other than that, it's nothing too crazy. So I wanted to make sure that you guys saw the mod list in case you guys are going through this let's play or series and wanted to kind of do a similar run as we are doing here. We're playing on Survivor difficulty again. Powerful combat, longer lifespan, a challenging playstyle based on PZ's previous survival mode. We are going to start in West Point again, just because we've kind of gotten familiar with the area, and I'd kind of like to have a faster start in the beginning, just because we're kind of stuck doing the same things we've been doing the last couple of episodes. We have to reset, so we're going to be doing all of the basics, gathering basic materials, trying to gather all the first books, level up our skills. So these are the traits, going to be the same as last time. We have slow healer, fear of blood, Sunday driver, the burglar trait, so we can hotwire vehicles, and less chance of breaking the lock of a window. Dexterous and inconspicuous. Then we'll just do the basic Kaige-O build. And I won't hold y'all too longer. I want to get straight into the gameplay here. I want to get things started. I don't know if we're going to spawn in the same house as last time, so maybe we'll spawn on a different side of town, which I think would be cool. We never really explored too much of the west side of town, just really the north and the east side. And we're gonna get things started. This is how we died. We saw how we died last time. Saw how we died. Let's see how we die this time. Alrighty, first things first, we are definitely in a different area. This house is super tiny. Line up the map. What is this building across from us? Maybe a school? Let's see what we start off with. Nothing in our inventory. No level 1 books. We do have some food. Let's go ahead and move the bacon to the freezer. Because we don't have any pans or anything yet. We do have a roasting pan. Kitchen knife. That's really going to be our only weapon for the moment. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. We'll take the denim jeans and wear them. Better gear for us. Pants can go in. We're not gonna worry about the polo neck sweater. But these jeans are gonna be offering the only protection that we get. Let's take our first step outside. I'm assuming that this is a school. I'm not sure, but I am going to assume so. First step is going to be clearing out our house. Let's go ahead and equip this garbage bag as a secondary, just so we can carry more items. Clearing out the surrounding areas and trying to loot this house is definitely going to be our first step. So let's see if we can start clearing these zombies. I'm not a fan of the house we started in at all. Barely has any storage for us. One thing I am going to try and do is sneak a lot more often in this run. I feel like we didn't really take advantage of our sneak skill, even though that's kind of what our build was based around. There were times, especially at the end there, where sneaking really did come in handy and stopped us from pulling more zombies aggro. But I don't think we used it enough. So that's kind of gonna be how we focus this run, is very stealth based. Alright, get those two down. One thing we are going to have to find all over again is all the maps. But that's okay. That's alright. We'll try and make good progress these next couple of episodes. See if we can get caught up to the place we were at. Teaches basic mechanics. That's actually a really nice find early on. I'd like to see what's in this building kind of right away. We should be looting the houses. But if that building has some really nice goodies, it'd be an okay place for us to start off with. Because we need all of our basics again. Especially a weapon. Now it's probably pretty hot. But we'll go ahead and wear this jacket for now. And we definitely want to wear the watch. It's 10:30. Just want to see what this building is. Oh, we have a nice fence here. We get your attention. We got the attention of two of them. We got the attention of three of them. Alright. Gonna use our knife a bit here. Because 3 early on with what we have is kind of a lot to deal with. Alright, perfect. Those 3 are handled. Let's check around this house real quick. We'll stay crouched so we don't draw any attention from the other side of the fence. See if we can get into this house real quick, just because I'd like to find literally anything else as a weapon. How's the inside look? Does look like there is either a radio or TV in here. I honestly didn't even check our house for a TV. Empty bottle we will take. That's a nice find. Alright, that's locked. That's a hell of a way to start. That is one hell of a way to start. Let's stay sneaked here. We're not gonna just run. We don't need to panic. Let's sneak, see if we can avoid as many zombies as possible. We do have a car up here. So let's just head this way. Another van, which is nice. And we want to wrap corners as often as possible to break line of sight. Got some following us, that's okay. This is a very big house. I kind of would like to take over. Try and cut off lines of sight here. See if maybe we can loop back around. because this seems like a rather safe area for us to run out to. Sadly, we're not gonna get to loot that building that we were looking at earlier, because that place is about to be swarmed. I do believe we lost the zombies. And I'm like 95% sure where we were at last game was further east. I did see a zombie moving in the trees back here. And this area is starting to get a little crowded. Let's move with the horde here. I would like to get back into this area eventually. Maybe we can hop up towards this way. Although we got some 2-story houses over here. Let's go ahead and see what's back here. We have a parking lot. We are getting thirsty. Alright, this is just going to be the water, it looks like. The good thing about being by the water is that zombies should be pulled away from here. Because they can't come from the water. So if they were up here, they have already pulled down if they heard the alarm. And I would really like to check this building. I don't know if we're going to get anything good from over here. I definitely think it's worth to check out. Now we are anxious. I'm glad we saw this person when we did. No idea where they came from. But we don't need you sneaking up on us. A leather jacket. We're gonna wear you, because you give just about the same amount of insulation, but better protection. Alright. Now, I think we are in the clear. So let's go ahead and loot this building. Building does not have any lights. We get a hard hat. Full condition. That's a good find. Not gonna worry about the battery, but we did find a wooden mallet, which is a good backup weapon. And I believe can be used as a hammer. So 2 good finds for us in there. I think that was worth it. Let us go back towards these houses. See if the area is cleared out a bit. We're gonna stay sneaking. I know we move slower like this, but we're gonna stay sneaking. I'm hoping that with that alarm it cleared the surrounding areas. This house looks pretty decent for loot. And if it's only a couple zombies in the area, I think inconspicuous is sort of a lie. I'll be honest with y'all. I don't know if I believe in this trait, but I feel like zombies can still spot us from pretty far. Alright, you're down. Don't have anything to give us additional armor. We do need to get inside and start washing ourselves and fill up that water bottle we grabbed. Empty notebook. Nothing too good on you. I would like to take this zombie out. And maybe we'll be able to make this one as our safe house. Alright, we keep missing here. Because this would be a decent starting safe house for us. A lot better than the last round. We do have a dead body inside. We have a couple out front. But if we can just get in the house for now. Happy. Alright, there's no alarms. No alarms. I think we're gonna try and clear out more of the front because they are pretty close to that front door. Already increased the skill of our light-footed. That's great news. Take these guys out one by one. I am pretty happy that we found a place that has 2 cars that look like they were in pretty decent condition. So we'll have to check those out shortly because we have to prepare for the helicopter event again. Nothing on you. There was one more. 2 more. You're on our window. See if we can get you off of the window before you break it. Perfect. Once we take you out, we'll probably just go into the house. See what goodies they have to offer. And we are already getting exerted, so that's a good time to go inside. Take care of all these effects real quick. The area seems pretty clear. Not mean to close you. Now we don't know if inside the house is clear. Let's take this slow. Empty bottle contents can only be purified in a microwave. Okay. We're knocking on doors. We don't have any curtains on the bottom floor. Alright, slow and steady up the stairs. Nobody in the hallway. Knock on the doors. Make sure it's clear up here. And let's see what goodies we have to offer here. Bathroom is empty. You were just drinking bleach a lot. Adhesive tape and glue. Those are good finds. Cooking level 1, we can start reading early. We did miss the first show. Let's go ahead and start tuning in. Life and living. And by 18 o'clock, we do need to be back here. You have bacon in here. You also have carpentry level 1. I think we'll read cooking first. I lied. We're probably going to read carpentry first. But if we can get these windows boarded up early, that'll be nice. There is a rolling pin on the counter. We have some canned goods. We have a canned opener. For right now, let's just go ahead and eat this orange. We'll fill up all of these empty water bottles. Start getting some water storage going. Alright, put those in the cupboard. This water bottle can go in our main inventory. Let's get the carpentry out. I thought we took out the cookbook. Did we not? No, we left it there. Alright, let's see what the upstairs has to offer. Rolling pin. Not the best weapon, but it's something. A fanny pack. Definitely wear that. Ooh, we start with a rifle already. Box of 308s. Decent find, but not something we want to use early on, especially if we're close to our home. Sewing kit. Soap. An M36 with a box of ammo. Decent amount of guns. And only shoes and a light bulb in there. So not the best of loot. Let's go ahead and just start our storage going. Wooden mallet, screwdriver. We still need a saw. And then we'll put the tape and glue in here. Keep the rolling pin on us as a backup weapon. And then we are anxious, so let's go ahead and make sure that we're washing ourselves. Wash ourselves and all clothing. And then we'll head back out up until about 1740. Probably just clear out some zombies towards that next house. Or we could look into the shed. Also need to make sure that our doors are unlocked. Go ahead and fast forward. Wash all clothing. Okay. Doors unlocked. Doors unlocked. We are getting some that are gathering in front of our house. Back of the house looks okay. Let's go back into sneak. That's a big group. We can keep leveling up this skill though. Finding a lug wrench is awesome. We have a Louisville map. We'll just read this real quick. Box of nails, planks. Hammer. No saw, which kind of sucks. We could board up one of the windows, but dude, they're right in our front yard. And we can't take them yet. I'd kind of like to just sit in the house. Maybe not. Because after the TV show, it's gonna be close to time to go to bed. So let's just move down a little bit away from that group. Maybe this house will be safe enough. You only got 5 in the front. These house alarms have not been kind to us these last 2 days. They have not been kind. I just kind of want to get away. Closer to the water. We're gonna miss our show again. We definitely have some that are following us, so let's stay crouched. Move along the coastline. Like our sneaking paid off there. See if we can go ahead and outpace these guys. Should stop following us eventually. The sadness has sadness has came in, resulted from our anxiety. Now zombies over here are still rotating. Dude, how are you still following us? These guys look like they have military gear on. Or maybe it's just camouflage. Honestly, if we need to, we could spend the night in the tent. But with those zombies still following us and now just aggroing those three, I think we're just gonna keep moving down the river. Quite a few zombies in the trees, which I don't like. But I want to try and lose these guys chasing us. Looks like we lost the first three that we pulled. Field is looking somewhat clear until we get further into the city. I just think this is too many zombies to deal with. So we might head back towards that tent just to rest for the night. We'll have to worry about food and stuff tomorrow. At least we have water. You have rounds, a denim shirt, military boots. About to say, there's no way that dude saw me. Got two more over there. One of these guys are still coming from the other group. Need to finish you off quick. Perfect. Knock you down. Was hoping we could stand over that other guy. Finished you off. Alright, perfect. Didn't draw any more. We will wear these military boots. We'll also wear this denim shirt. Dehydrated meat stick. We found some food. That's great. Kind of curious if those guys, like if wearing the military clothes helps us sneak better. Not sure if that's the case, but we should have some pretty decent protection at this point. Let's take out these two. We might take out these two as well. Can we get a backstab on you? No, it's gonna cause our weapon to break. Alright, finish you off. I don't know if the one shot with the knives is like a chance thing or if like a timing thing. We'll attach you on our back. Tent's got a few zombies. So we'll take them out on the path. What's up with all these house alarms? That's what I need to know. I think the game is hating on us. That's what I think. This has been ridiculous. The first day and we have 2 house alarms. 2 out of 3 houses? Be so for real with me. We're starting to get exerted. So we definitely need to rest sometime here soon. I don't think we're gonna bother setting an alarm tonight because I don't need it going off while we're out in the wild. I don't want to get off the second zombie, so I'm just gonna keep stomping this guy in the leg, I guess. Alright, never mind. That's getting ridiculous. Alrighty, we do have one right here. Probably be wise to take him out before going to bed. We're not tired yet, we're just exerted. So let's sit by the water. Just sit on the ground for a minute. We haven't pulled him. Our sneaking and our Lightfoot is leveling up very nicely. Maintenance has a decent amount of XP. Honestly, if we can't get the shows this run, then we can't get the shows. I'm really not too worried about the shows. That guy does have a backpack though, so in the morning I'd like to keep track of him. Try and find him. We got 2 extra pairs of boots. How's our protection looking? Left foot is gone on this boot. It's so annoying. So let's wear these boots. There we go. Just go ahead and drop these. Protection's actually looking pretty good here. The chest is missing, and that's because we have 1 hole in our leather jacket. So if we can, we need to find another leather jacket. But our head and our feet are completely covered. Our upper legs and our lower torso and our arms are doing good. As always, our neck has minimal protection. We've already killed 25 zombies, which I feel like is crazy. Doesn't feel like we've taken out that many. Yeah, I just wanted to start getting your guys' attention. I don't really like how close you are to this tent. Can we do anything with that trap right there? That's definitely a trap. I don't want to worry about pulling too many of you. I need our guy to get tired. Can we do anything with like this campfire? Oh, we can with the campfire. And these are actual traps. So I'm assuming when these boxes like fall down means we caught an animal. I don't know. I've never worked with traps before. Bed quality is average. Are there any more zombies we really need to be scared of at the moment? Because if there's not, we might go ahead and work our way towards this backpack guy. Just until we get tired. We're certainly not tired at the moment. We could wash ourselves in the lake. Or the ocean, whatever this is. I think we're in Kentucky, so this should be a lake. Assuming we're in Kentucky, with it being Louisville and all. Now, if we drink this water, I don't think that would be good for us. Fishing. Interesting. Let's wash all of our clothing. Need to take care of this anxiety. I don't want to fast forward because we're outside, just in case a zombie starts running up on us. We don't want to get caught lacking. Alrighty. Now the backpack zombie's pretty close. I think I'm going to try and pull him. I want that backpack. That'll be a nice early find for us. Alright, we did not pull the backpack, but we pulled a different one. So much for catching up quickly. That's not gonna happen. Not with all these house alarms. That's for sure. Alright, knocked her out. Think this is the backpack? Perfect. We might have drew a second one, but that's okay. Definitely worth. Definitely worth. Alright, nice and easy on those two. School bag. Flip on back. You have a friendship bracelet. A school bag has a book and a comic book. Feel like that makes sense. Go ahead and move this stuff over to the backpack. That zombie's pretty close to our tent. Don't like that. Let's see if we can pull her. Alright. And then after this, we'll probably wash ourselves one last time and then just go to sleep because it's getting late. My main concern is that we wake up too early and it's still really dark and it's hard to see. But if we stay up too late, we're going to have the same issue anyways. But it's already getting a little hard to see. So we'll finish you off. There is a zombie right here. Go ahead and wash ourselves. Since we just washed ourselves, it shouldn't take that long. And we're finally getting drowsy. Alrighty, first night in the tent. Ever. I don't think I've ever slept in a tent, but it's I can't see. I can't see anything. So let's just go to sleep. Hopefully we wake up okay in the morning. Boy, did we sleep for a long time. But main priority right now is going to be getting back towards all of the houses. Over here, I think it's kind of a lost cause to us just because that house alarm went over there and we already had a very large group in front of our house. But I would like to make it back towards that block where all the cars were. Take it nice and slow. The only zombie I see. Couple more down here. I'd rather stay out in the open rather than push through the trees. Another person with a backpack. There's definitely some in the trees over here, but maybe in this area we'll be okay. No. Right here doesn't look too bad, but I think we drew two. Let's hop this fence. We'll make a stand against these three for the time being. Don't want to draw any behind us. There we go. The rolling pin is horrible. There we go. Sheesh. Already had a close call. Got a group down here. Try and take this one off the window. See if we can at least make it into this house without a damn alarm. Alarms have been brutal to us recently. This house basically looks empty. The window's gonna be locked. See if we can go to the front. Front door's open. Easy enough. Magazines. I think that's just a newspaper on the table. Kitchen. Oh, we have a saw. Of course, we don't have any of the other stuff now because we lost that house. Let's just take one box of nails. We'll start keeping this stuff on us just in case we run into any issues. Pickles, eat all of you. We don't have an oven in this house. Eat the onion. Can't cook any of this food. But we'll go ahead and move the mixed vegetables into the fridge so that can de-thaw. We do have some bread. Just eat a quarter of this. Try and fill all the way up. Do have a zombie in the back that I saw. Let's fill our water bottle while we're in here. Oh, a pipe wrench. Let's go. A much better weapon than what we were currently using. Rolling pin, you can go in the backpack as a backup. A gas mask, a military helmet, a magazine for an M16. We'll take that. I want my military helmet back. We'll keep the hard hat in our bag. We just found 2 guitars. We'll equip you as our primary. You go in the bag. From this house, not expecting it to have much, to having all this stuff, been a blessing. Garbage bag, we'll go ahead and drop you. We have a hunting knife. We have a holster. That was a nice find. Device options, just in case we can stay here. This guitar, we want to equip you in both hands. And of course, we're back to having a decent sized group by us, so I don't know if that's going to be the house we stay in. I think we're going to move out towards this way. Kind of tired of being around all these trees. Can we check the trunk of this car? First aid kit. Some more empty water bottles. Didn't draw any. I don't think we'll be able to get in. Maybe on the left side. No. Yeah, I figured we would draw these ones at least. We're kind of living the nomad lifestyle at the moment. Lots of nicotine patches, so that is due to the mod that we have. So there is a way, or an easier way. Honestly, I don't know if there is a way in base game that if you become a smoker, if there's a way to ever quit. The mod allows that to happen and offers resources for that, which is good. So if we find that it's hard for us to stop in a home, it's hard for us to wash ourselves consistently, and we need to take care of our stress, it's not a bad way to do it. Now this house has a broken window. Some zombies in the back, but it could be worth trying to loot real quick. Okay, no alarms. Okay. Another onion will take you. We are depressed already. That's awesome. We could eat ice cream, but let's make sure we wash ourselves in our clothing. Get some of this anxiety and sadness to come down. We do have a show in an hour. Do we even have a TV in here? I don't know if we have a TV in here. I want to check this stuff on the counter. Looks like maybe canned goods and some mugs. It is. Not gonna worry about any of that stuff right now since we have limited space. Do you have any like magazines or something? Ooh. You have bourbon. Take you. Bunch of empty bottles. Not gonna worry about. Magazine, but that's for stress, not unhappiness. Alright, nothing in there. Just a pen in there. Not gonna worry about climbing over that glass. Front still looks okay. However, we have no TV in here. We won't be able to catch that show. That zombie's pretty close to us. Go ahead and just open one of these cans of chili. Eat it real quick. We'll eat the whole thing. 16 hunger. Place the empty can on the table. Place the map on the counter. This is basically full for us. Fit you in the backpack. We do have stuff playing on the radio. Alright, we got at least 2 zombies coming. Like to not use up my guitar. Scan behind us as he gets up. Still a little nervous about this area. Don't really know what to expect. Let's take out this zombie in the middle of the road. Unless not gonna just see us, and we'll keep moving. Again, I'd like to get back to that area with all of the vehicles in it. I think we're safe to check our map. Which should be over in here, I believe. Pretty close to where we started, yeah. Where we started was right over here, so we just need to keep going this way. We'll see how these areas look, because it should have been twice that they were drawn to the west by those house alarms. So eastern areas that are closer should actually be pretty clear for us. Again, in the moment, huge disadvantages to have house alarms go, but if you can survive that initial wave and get out of there, and as long as it doesn't like mess up your safe house, they can be pretty handy for clearing out other areas instead. I want to see what these buildings are. We do have a van. We have a store. A van's pretty crowded. We do have 2 cars over in this area though. That grocery store would actually be really nice. We have a fenced off area over here, so we're getting really close to the place that we started. There's not really a huge point in trying to loot the grocery store at this moment, just because we can't really carry anything. Not until we can start dropping off stuff and establish a safe house. Camera, not gonna worry about that. I can't see what's on front side of these buildings. Alright, now we can. This definitely looks like a school. I think we're gonna just pull you anyways. Go ahead and knock you down. Don't want to get too close to here. I'm surprised these guys didn't get flushed out of the school. How to use generators is pretty huge. Alright, let's take you down. You have matches. Not gonna worry about you for the time being. Alright, one over here. This is our original house. They're going in and out of there. That's where the alarm went off. Let's see if we can keep moving. There are some decent clusters in this area. Go ahead and hop this fence. This field looks pretty clear. Don't know if we're gonna get his attention or not. We are. That's fine. Be able to take him out, no problem. You have the shell suit. Alright. Bunch of windows broken in this area. House burnt down. Not mistaken, the cars are actually up on this block. But we've actually found a few areas with vehicles. It's just really a matter of being able to clear them. But we had vehicles here, vehicles over here. Don't really want to deal with that group by our house, nor these guys inside. So maybe we'll take out this group and open up a way for us to travel back towards this block. Light-footed is still increasing. That's great news. Make our sneaking better. Gonna level that up as quick as possible, just by sneaking all the time. That's a great start, isn't it? Luckily, I think our protection saved us there. Man. I think these alarms got us flustered, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Where did we get bit? What's our protection looking like? On our arm. Having that leather jacket and that denim shirt saved us. Sneaking went up some more. Jeez, y'all. What the heck is happening? We're getting kind of wrecked these last couple of days. Jeez. Alright. Brush it off. Shake it off. We need to get the heebie-jeebies out. Need to stop having mistakes. Cause I want to make it far. I want to make it far. This car seems like it's in perfect condition. No cracks in the windshield. Slight damage, that's from our shoes. Please have a key. You do have a key. Do you have gas? Oh, no gas. No gas. You do have a jack in here. Nice. So if possible, let's see if we can make one of these houses our safe houses for the moment. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is one of the special zombies that we get. Got like some robes, a gas mask. Oh man. She like a bounty hunter? Dude, that's kind of dope. They got the bounty hunter pictures. That's pretty cool. Apparently we can wear this and our helmet. Got some extra leather gloves. For some reason you have ammo but no gun. 2 M14 mags though. Beta blockers. I do see all these zombies in the area, but this might be some territory we fight over. I don't think I'm really willing to give up this area. Plus it's getting late. We've already opened a window and the house alarm didn't go off. So let's take care of some of these zombies. This guy's inside, but that's fine. I think we finally fight for some territory instead of just running all the time. We're done with running for right now. This has some nice cars. Bro, that attack is just so slow. It's definitely a powerful attack, but our gathering after our swing is really slow. We gotta be careful with that. Like that. I know you guys hear me smashing my space bar. I know you hear it. We have a riverside map. Our inventory is basically full. We want that pencil. We need that pencil for sure. That zombie was pretty cool to find. The bounty hunter. That's a fun little twist. Also, depending on how far we get with this run, I'm not gonna lie, Project Zomboid's one of the more unpredictable series. Because if you're gone, you're gone. There's no going back. There's no reloading. It comes down to how long you can survive for. And I would like this to be a long series. I don't say this to jinx myself. But if we do have to restart at another point because we're not content with the progress we've made and we want to make a new character, and you guys have any recommendations for mods, let me know. And I'd be happy to check them out, see if there's anything that I want to add to the list. I figured these mods would be fun and add a little more spice. That way we're not just doing the same thing that we were doing last run for the first 13 or 14 episodes. And the main reason of that is because I think this time I'm gonna hold off on going to Louisville until later game. I think it's important that we get really skilled up and prepared and well geared for our Louisville trip and take it slow rather than trying to rush into the city. I do think if we played things perfectly, we could have gotten into Louisville and gotten established, but just constantly being on the run like that, like, I'd like to have a gun that I feel confident in using and be able to just mow some zombies down like that. Or even having like the alarms going, so you can make like a timer bomb or a timer. You can use an alarm clock just to kind of like draw zombies in a certain area, which honestly would be really useful to start grabbing our alarm clocks for really crowded areas. Not really anything that I've really tried to do before, was mess around with timers. Our swings are getting slower now. We're getting exerted. I just want to finish you off. Alrighty. I think we've done pretty well in clearing the area. All these leather jackets are pretty low condition. They're not going to be better than what we have on. However, we have a lot of effects on us. Um, let's try and get into this house. Front door's open. Oh, perfect time. Device options. It's already on the channel. Let's turn down the volume. Let's read our carpentry book. We're learning some farming. Go ahead and get this done. We'll wash ourselves, try and take care of most of these effects. But this is going to be our home for the moment. How's our protection doing now? Pretty good all around. Farming leveled up quickly. The show's over. Carpentry book, we've only read 6 pages. We do have an engineering magazine. Need to start clearing out our inventory too, because we have a fairly heavy load still. So we'll make sure to read those magazines. Just hold off on for a minute. Fresh uncooked, pepper, kitchen knife. Move you into the bag because we need to move you to the fridge. This was probably the zombie that we pulled through that window. We'll keep the 2 steaks in the freezer. We do have a boiling or a cooking pot with water. What cabinet is which? Alright, so we want to put you in that second cabinet. Empty cooking pot. I just kind of want to find a place to store our things for the moment. Feel like we've made plenty of noise. We have a hammer, sawg, and a big hiking bag. That's huge. The big hiking bag is huge. A school bag. Hurry up and drop you on the floor. We're taking some damage. We'll go ahead and sort through all this stuff later. It's not going to be a huge necessity. We want to make sure our lights are off so it's harder to see us. We don't have any curtains or sheets at the moment. Quick check in the bedroom. Bedroom's clear with some curtains. Another guitar. Awesome. We also have a full leather jacket. Go ahead and put you away. And then we have another room here. This is just a second bedroom. With an alarm clock, which again can be very useful. Before we go to bed, we'll wash ourselves in our clothing. And I think things are finally starting to turn around for us for the time being. We still need to check that van. I think our house is pretty good for the moment. I don't know if it's going to really be a permanent house, but it does have some decent storage in it. So maybe just to clear out the area, get things started. We already found a bunch of stuff for weapons and guns. We got a pipe wrench. We basically have 3 bass guitars. Weapon-wise, we're doing good. We're trying to sneak more often, so our light-footed and sneaking is leveling up very quickly. And we're basically back to where we were last time and in search of gas. Because I believe once we wake up, we'll be on day 2. So we'll have like 4 or 5 days, I believe, to go get gas. The good thing is we know where a gas station is. The bad news is that it's further away than last time. Um, we're not further east, are we? I don't know. I need to find a West Point map to identify exactly where we're at. We'll go ahead and just eat the corn. We are tired. Let's go ahead and set our alarm. Area should be safe enough for it. For 5:50, alarm on. Go to the room, close the door, get ready to sleep, but we will do that first thing next episode. Some scary stuff, The house alarms are doing us bogus. We had a close call with the bite, because we're got to get back used to the swing speed of what that bass guitar is like. It's hard if you don't time it correctly and time the push. It's definitely a dangerous weapon when taking on more than 2 or 3 at a time. So we'll have to keep that in mind. But our current situation from how this episode started, we're doing a lot better. I'm still feeling good. This is going to be a long run. We're going to take things slow. We're going to find a bunch of good loot, stock up some safe houses, clear out some of these stores. The good thing is we know where a lot of stuff is at from our last playthrough. And this time, before making the trip to Louisville, we're going to be ready. We're not going to let what happened last time happen again. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.